Do you think it should be illegal to change CDs, mess with your iPod, etc., while you're driving? They made it illegal to text and drive, but I think it's just as dangerous when you're fiddling with your CDs or reading books or finding that perfect song on your, let's just say, portable media player. Asked in a YouTube private message, Celtics Fanboy 92. Thank you, Celtics Fanboy 92. I've only dealt with 91 of you so far, but this is number 92. I don't really read private messages frequently. That's not the best way to get a hold of me. Chris@Perillo.com is. But it's a good question. The answer, yeah, I think it should be illegal. I mean, let's just fast forward to a scenario where you're driving on the road, you're minding your own business. Let's say you already got your jams going. Is that what they call them? Jams? Jams? Your grooves? Is it my girlfriend's younger than me, so she's like way more hip. So you're driving along, listening to your music, listening to your tunes, and you're driving, and then someone goes, bam! Someone hits you, and it's not fatal or anything like that. But you know, you're like, dude, what the hell? I was driving, what the hell? And then they tell you, well, I was changing a CD or listening to my own jams. You wouldn't like that. Would you rather have had a law saying that you shouldn't be doing that? So think about your own life or the life of your family or friends. When you answer the question, should it be legal? You're free to do anything you want. You are. Just know that there may be consequences, and that consequence may be death. I mean, there's a reason why all these PSAs or public service announcements are being released almost on a weekly basis, explaining to you the dangers of texting while driving. And yeah, I'm guilty of doing that. I absolutely am. I have a hands-free system in my car, so if I don't need to be on the phone, I won't be on the phone. Sometimes my girlfriend will be there, and I'll say, honey, could you send me a message about this so that I can remember to do it, instead of me trying to do it? Because I know that's not something I should do. So I make a concerted effort not to pick up the phone while I'm driving. I haven't changed a CD in years. Voice control does help in terms of navigating, any kind of music I might want to listen to. Sometimes at a stoplight, I may pick up the phone. I'm trying not to do that as much as humanly possible. Should it be illegal? In my estimation, if doing this is illegal, then, doing anything that could distract you should be illegal. I mean, why do they draw the line blah, 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 versus fiddling with a CD? That's not illegal, yet in some states like the state of Washington, where I happen to live, this is illegal. You can't do this. Or you can, just know that there's going to be consequences. So you're better off setting up what you're doing before you leave, or pulling over and doing something, or going hands-free. You can get a variety of devices to retrofit your car if it doesn't have that option available to you by way of Bluetooth, built in. So, yeah, I think making it illegal could curb the possibility of you being killed, or worse yet, one of your family being killed. I mean, who would want to live through that? I mean, that's just like having who cares if someone dies because of a drunk driver, or a texting driver, or a CD changing driver. It's still a driver who's acting irresponsible. You should not be multitasking. I mean, you can do things by voice or the simple commands. That's the reason why some of them are built in. The buttons are built into the wheel. It's easy enough to change the radio, but your primary directive is driving. Let somebody else, let your navigator take care of that. The person who's with you. And if it's not, set up the car to do what you want it to do or need it to do before you leave. Don't kill anybody. That's all I'm asking. Do I think it should be illegal? Yeah, if only to curb it. Do you think it should be illegal? Fine. I mean, here's the thing. You're probably going to like or dislike the video based on you answering the question yes or no, but really that's not what it's about. You should like the video if you want to save lives. Dislike the video if you want to kill people. That's really what it's all about. Saving lives. And just be cognizant, man. I mean, this is my own little PSA. Don't do stuff when you're driving if you don't need to be doing it. And I know I'm just as guilty, and I'm getting better at it. I am. I'm making a concerted effort. I don't want to kill anybody. Not really on my to-do list. Nothing is as important. Nothing. Especially in relation to potentially, killing somebody. Just think about that. Either way, it was a good question. I'm interested in what people have to say. And if you are guilty of doing the same thing when you're on the road, what's it going to take for you to not do that? What is it going to take? And hopefully it's something that you would never have to face. as a victim or as the perpetrator. Changing a CD, texting, doing anything that you didn't need to be doing at the time. Well, you can answer the question, of course, in this comment thread. All over social media, Twitter, Facebook, Google+. You can email me. Again, my email address is chris@pirillo.com. I do prefer that over YouTube private messages. It's kind of a jungle in there. Got like 16,000 unread private messages in YouTube. It's impossible to keep up. It's really difficult to manage. And you can join us in the chat room. We're geeking out, even if I'm really not paying attention. If I'm doing my work here, got to pay attention to one thing at a time. Not a really good multitasker here, at least not anymore. But you can join us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.